There are two super critical vital position in business entrepreneurship. Number one is that you always need to choose the right people and you need to take the right decision. And you have to carry this behavior as long as we live actually, because every day you have to face this, choosing the right people and taking the right decision. And another one is, when you are an entrepreneur inside your mind but you don't have any visibility in the realistic world. Maybe you are an entrepreneur inside your mind, fully crazy entrepreneur, but still you are doing a job and you are stuck in a office seat in your job in the other company. The most critical part is quitting a job and starting the entrepreneurship or personal business. This is the most critical part in the full entrepreneurship journey. And I'm just going to share some real experience on this part. When you will leave your job, then three things will be happen. Number one, the cash flow you are getting from your job, that will be immediately stopped from the next month, and your family will face survival issue and living cost issue. And number two, your family members will always tell you are doing wrong, are you stupid, why you are taking such kind of crazy decision, we are really very fine, you are earning $1,000 $2,000 per month and yearly it's 18 or $24,000, and we are very happy. We have kids, we have upcoming kids, our kids have educational future, and your father and mothers will tell you don't take too much risk. You are very happy, don't take too much risk, this is unnecessary, son, why you are doing this, this is really unnecessary. They will push you hard, and every day they will make you weak mentally. And the third thing is that you are starting a new business with a zero return, because at least 6 months 1 year it will take to get the return, and if some people are lucky they can get return by 2 months 3 months, but the return volume is also very slow. So you need to do a lot of hard work to create the customer portfolio, to judgment your sourcing and ensure the delivery and payment also. So when you will leave job, immediately you will face those three problems. The living cost problem, and family members will make you weak, and you have to work hard to create the customer portfolio. So if you are ready to take those decisions, then you can survive. So I believe you are a hardworking guy, you have better sourcing and you have good network also, so you can survive in the customer portfolio and business return process. And this is a continuous thing, so it will happen. Just patient is important here. But the family members and the living cost issue is critical, and you need to work it out before leaving your job. So how you will address this? See, if you are partially motivated, this is very bad, and this is kind of addiction. If you become motivated and stay motivated 2 or 3 days, after 2 or 3 days you become lazy or frustrated again. So this kind of motivation dependency is kind of addiction. So you cannot be like this, and you cannot ensure success with this kind of motivation addiction. Motivation is just a byproduct, and being dependable upon motivation or being motivated to do a work before doing a work, this is very bad, and this is kind of drug or pharmacy medicine. So don't be dependable upon motivation, and don't make yourself habituate to be motivated, because motivation is not the drive force, it's a temporary energy, and it's the byproduct. The main thing is obsession, your mental obsession. if you are obsessed to achieve something, if you are obsessed to do business, you are obsessed for entrepreneurship, you cannot think anything in this world without this obsession. 24/7 in your brain, only one thing is running. You are making plan and thinking how can be better. This is obsession. And positive obsession works like crazy things. So this is very, very good. So first of all, you need to establish the obsession inside you, and your obsession should be so strong. If your one family member, like in your family there are 2-3 peoples, they will tell you negative things and they will make you afraid, and that might stop you. But your obsession need to be so strong. Apart from the family, if the all peoples of the village, maybe 100 peoples, and all peoples of the your social community, maybe 500 people, and also peoples of your country, maybe 1 crore people, and all peoples of this world, if you tell them to stop, you are doing wrong, they cannot stop you. Your obsession should be strong like this. So if your mentality, mindset and obsession become strong like this, you can overcome. And the main thing is the living cost issue. You have to work it out for at least 2 or 3 years. Definitely, first of all, you have to sacrifice the gossiping with your friends, those who are not related in your future business sector. You all only have to hang out with those guys, those are related with your future business sector, or they are businessmen or doing business. You need to collect the data and information from them. And if I face a businessman, I don't hear any story from him. How many factories he have, how many countries he has visited, how many banks he have a bank account, and how many cash reservation to him. I never ask them. I just ask one question: how you started quitting the job? How was the first month? And what was the pre-planning to quit your job? And what was the value of your job you leave? So some factory owners told me they got $3,000 salary with 2 cars from factory, and they sacrificed this. And some factory owners shared with me they got $5,000 salary, and they sacrificed this. But everyone is just saying one thing, that brother, we are late. They are just telling what I started when I started. If I could start 5 or 8 years earlier, that could good for me, and I would somewhere else in the another level now, not in this situation. So you must have to start early, but not so early, because you need to take experience at least 5, 6 or 7, 8 years to get the field known and product knowledge experience. And the age maturity is one thing. And but don't do too much late. I think if anyone delay more than 10 years, then that will be low downtime for him. It should be started by 7 years to 8 or 10 years, 7 to 10 years, I think. So first of all, after doing the job, you need to invest the extra time, 2 or 3 hours with the sector to build the network and get the product knowledge. So in this time, you cannot gossip with your friends, you cannot hang out with your family members, and you cannot take rest in your house. You must need to sacrifice those 3 things. And after doing a job 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., you need to go to elsewhere for your second activities of future business, and you have to return 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. and you need to study 1 hour more regarding and make the plan of next day. So this is very, very hard thing. Beside this network building, you need to save the extra money from your job. Like if 20 or 30,000 taka is saving per month, and if you make a DPS for future safety, that will go wrong. Actually, that will not help you at all to your business. So you need to save the extra money for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year in a separate account and make it bigger. Then you have to use this money for living cost backup when you will quit the job. If you cannot quit the job if your business plan and pre-planning and product network customer portfolio is ready. You cannot quit your job based on emotion. You need to quit your job based on reality. And you can sell your partnership in many ways. This is very easy. This is not so much tough. So much tough thing is the sacrifice phase, the salary, extra money sacrifice and the time sacrifice phase. But if you able to do this, then the partnership selling part is not so much hard. But the hard part is that getting the correct partner. If you want 100% ownership of this company, then you need to do two things. You have to reserve your family living cost backup for 1 year, and you need to do all the investment of your business. Then you can own the 100% partnership of this company, and this is very tough because in one hand you have to bear all the expenses of your family without salary return from your previous job, and on the other hand you have to invest the capital behind the material to buy the material, run this business. So this is very tough to achieve 100% partnership. But if you want to share your partnership, then there are many ways. Like you can find out a very big hearted rich guy of the same field who is really looking for an energetic young person who is very hardworking. So you can do partnership with this person. He will spare all the money and you will be the sweet equity. You will work hard with all of your physical energy and the mental energy and knowledge. You will run everything, you will run all the operation, but behind the financial backup he will be the main guy, but he will not run. So in this way you can establish partnership, and the partnership can be 50-50. But if the investor disagree, then you can sacrifice this and come down to 30% also. That will also not make you loser. And if you really in this situation, if you really don't have any family living cost reservation, you can request for a living cost salary also, small salary also from this business platform. Like you are not taking 50%, but you are leaving 10%, 15% or 20% from your partnership ownership, but you can ask a salary with which you can live actually. So there are so many ways. Don't be afraid, and nothing to be frustrated here. The main thing is the time investment after job, and the reservation of some backup money, and establishing the mindset. But this partnership selling, this is not so easy, not so tough. This is actually easy if you get real people, but from somewhere somehow you need to start. There are 5 or 6 or 10 agreements, different agreements. You can negotiate and you can settle this with your partner, and you can start immediately. But from somewhere, some point, you need to start. If you delay to start, you will be loser. And if you make more delays to start, you will be able to maybe start never. And as long as you will delay to start, the things will be hard for you. This is a thing. If you come one day earlier, then you will get benefit of this one day. So if you think that I'll start for after 7 years, 10 years, 5 years, let's be strong, be more mature, or let's back up these family things first, then I'll do. Then this day will not come actually, because this dream will remain as a dream. But against behind your dream, you need to take action to make this dream reality, and today is the right day to take action actually. And mindset is everything. Don't want to be motivated, always try to establish the obsession. Thank you.